bunch of heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 666 coming at you with another comic book haul video. And man, this is my third attempt trying to shoot this video. I wanted to try and use YouTube's service to shoot the video, and I did it twice, and the audio just came out terrible. So I don't know what it is, man. It's bad. So I'm back to Streamlink, doing it again. Anyway, let's get this video started with Cage, my man Luke Cage, #1. And before I get into this, let me give a shout out to the guy that turned me on to this, my boy. If you're out there, Sequential Geek, right on, dog. Way to turn a player on to this. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, you need to go check him out, man. He's on point with not just his hauls, but his knowledge on his subject matter, the books that he's into, the covers, artists, writers, inkers. He breaks it down, man. He breaks it way down for you. He gets deep into it. So if you guys want to see some content done a little differently from the norm, check my boy out, man. Sequential Geek. He's on point. Anyway, let's get back into this haul video, man. Like I said, this is Cage, #1. This came out in 2002 under the Marvel Max series. This was written by Brian Azzarello, and the cover art is by Richard Corbin. I picked up #1, #2, #3. Man, we got this parental advisory on the cover. Explicit content, not for children. I might have to read this. I got all 5 of these. I got issue 4. And this is the cover that my boy Sequential, he had this on his haul video. I saw that. I said, damn, what is that? Never seen that before. Let me go find that. This is #5. I thought this was just a dope cover. We got Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Wonder Man. What is number 78? The reason why I picked this up, I was listening to one of my guys talk. I think it's shout outs to Mr. Miracle. And we know there's a Dungeons and Dragons movie in the works. And this is the first time in print we've got Dungeons and Dragons showing up in comic book form. I think somewhere in my collection, I think I actually have that first book. I have to look at it. I have to check it out to see. Anyway, I picked up 2 copies of this. This advertisement for that new D&D book that was coming out also came out in the Dazzler #6. This is I got a certificate of authenticity on this. This is they got it rated at a 9.2, and it's autographed by Tom Delfalco. There you go, Tom Delfalco. Anyway, these came out at around the same time, and I picked up 2 of these. While I was on my comic shop picking up a few things, I also got this G.I. Joe, or Real American Hero, #44. This came out in 1986. This is actually a Canadian price variant. This came out there for 95 cents. The American was probably at around 1986 when this came out. Was probably what, the 75 cents variant. Anyway, this has a number of first appearances. We've got Bazooka, Crankcase, Heavy Metal, just to name a few. And also grabbed a couple of these not for resale. These came out in the Toy Classic comic pack. I picked up 2 of these reprints. Speaking of G.I. Joe, this was just a cover purchase for me. We've got G.I. Joe, or Real American Hero, issue 1 by IDW. This is the silent option issue. We've got the Amazing Spider-Man 798. Not only is this a beautiful Alex Ross cover, this is also the first appearance of Norman Osborn as the Red Goblin. Man, this book right here, the prices that this stuff is going for online, Kanto is just hot and it's expensive. This is just Kanto number 3, and this book goes for some money. That number 1, just I can't believe what this stuff is going for. Anyway, this is the first appearance of the Hermit, and I found 3 copies of this. This is a hot book at the moment. I'm sure everybody that wanted it got it. This is Nightwing number 81. We've got the first cover and full appearance of Heartless. And I picked up a couple of copies of issue cover A. And I picked up 1 of cover B. Another hot book that I grabbed a couple of copies of is The House on the Lake number 1. I picked up 3 of the cover A and 1 of the cover B. Let me grab my next stack here. All right. I'm picking this up whenever I see it. This is Future State Wonder Woman number 1. This book is catching a little heat. First appearance of Yara Flores, the new Wonder Woman. Also got the variant cover for that. We've got the Trial of the Astonishing Ant-Man number 12. This is the first appearance of Darren Cross, the new Yellow Jacket. I picked up a couple of the cover A's as well as 1 of the variants. This next book, man, this is a shout out to Thorough. You know, like I said, I watch a lot of stuff, man. Follow a lot of people. It just helps to broaden your knowledge base. So when you're out there, you might come across something and be like, yeah, I saw that. Let me grab that. Anyway, this is that Marvel Knights Fantastic Four number 16. We've got that Loki show going on right now with the TVA, the Time Variance Authority. And we've got those 3 individuals that are responsible for creating the Time Variance Authority and monitoring the timeline. It's those 3 guys that Loki wants to talk to. Well, actually, there was a 4th, I believe, and he was banished for whatever reasons from the group. And this is where he makes his appearance in this right here. Fantastic Four, Marvel Knights, number 16. And I picked up 2 copies of that. Also, this is Royals number 5. In this, we've got a first appearance of Novar, the Last Accuser. This came out in 2017. The Accuser Corps are the Kree Empire's planetary police, as well as their militia, who bring justice to those who are accused of crimes against the Empire. And the reason why I'm showing this is because this is part of this story arc in the Royals where you find out about, well, let me move this. These guys right here. This is the Royals number 9. This also came out in 2017. This cover is by Javier Rodriguez. It's the first appearance of the progenitors. And in particular, in this book, it's the Harvester class. And the reason why I like this spec is because you guys already know, man, I'm all about Mosaic. I'm on that. And this could be a way that the Inhumans get brought into the MCU through the Eternals with the Celestials, because these progenitors are on that level. And you never know. I like what I heard with that. It's a stretch, but you never know. And the reason why is because the humans, they were created by the Kree. And the Kree were created by these guys right here, the progenitors. It's a stretch, but this is why it's called speculation, man. Anyway, I picked up 2 copies of this, and these are everywhere. This is the headshot variant, as well as the Lockjaw trading card variant. And there's also something on this, just probably another progenitor. This is Royals number 10. I grabbed that as well. Also grabbed a copy of this Black Widow number 6, the second print. This is that first appearance of her new apprentice. Oh, and check this out. Found this for 50 cents. First appearance of Nemesis in the Mark Millar-verse. Nice. I saw that. I said, yeah, let me get that. Dealing with that Loki speculation, this is what Disney streaming has us doing. This stuff probably isn't going to happen, but it's fun. It's a good time. And like I said, when you're out there, it gives you something to search for, if including what you're already out there trying to find. But this is Journey into Mystery, Fear Itself, number 624. This came out in 2011. I believe this is a Stephanie Hans cover. This is the first appearance of Leia, servant of Hela, and the girlfriend of Kid Loki. What's his name that he goes by? I think they call him is it Eichel? Is that Kid Loki's name? Anyway, Loki has a girlfriend. That cracked me up when I heard that, and that people were actually specking on it. But hey, whatever moves the market, man. I'm down. Anyway, I found a couple copies of this. Found these in the dollar bin. Found one, I believe, for 50 cents. I even found them in the half price bins. Found a couple tongue tied. Couple of copies of 624. And here's a better shot of Leia. 620, Journey into Mystery, Fear Itself, number 625. And that definitely is a beautiful Stephanie Hans. This book is trying to pop back up again. This is the Rise of the Black Panther, number 2. That Namor talk. Did we finally get confirmation that he's coming? I'm not sure. I'm hearing more people talk about it. I think there may have been, but I haven't seen it yet for myself. So You already know, do your own research, but this is the first time that Black Panther and Namor, they go to war, whatever. This is where we get the I believe the earthquake or whatever. How he uses the ocean to shake up things in Wakanda. But a lot of that happens right here. This is the all new, all different Avengers number 3. This came out in 2015. And is this the first iteration of this new team? Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I also found the Fred Hembeck variant, as well as the 1 in 25 Afu Chan. And like I said, this might be the first time we see this new team. We get Falcon as Captain America, Jane Foster's Thor, Kamala Khan, Miles Morales, Nova, and I think that might be Riri Williams. So this is a possibility, man. This we see how things are kind of lining up. We just had the Falcon and Winter Soldier. We know Jane Foster's Thor is coming. Thor: Love and Thunder. We know there's going to be a new series with Kamala Khan, as well as Riri Williams on the Disney streaming. We've got the Miles Morales animated thing going on. Everybody's already speculating that we're going to see, what's his name? Is it Sam Alexander? Yeah, I think that's his name. Is that the kid's name? Anyway, people are definitely specking that he's going to show up. And we know his first appearance was in that Marvel Point One. Yeah. Nice. Grab another stack here. This was just a cover by. I had to get myself one. This is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 117, the Pride variant. That's just a dope cover right there, man. I like the way they used the colors on this. I had to pick myself one up. I had to pick myself one up. Another cover by for me is the Archie 80th anniversary. Everything's Archie. This is just that Rian Gonzalez goodness. I've talked about her before. It seems she's catching some popularity. She's got some retailer incentive variants that are going to be coming out very soon. This was just a cover by for me. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. Just a dope Angela cover. Is this Sarah Pacelli? I have to look into that a little more. I see her name on the cover. Maybe she did the interiors and this cover is somebody else. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But for 50 cents, I wasn't leaving it. Another cover by. I'm starting to recognize her artwork whenever I come across it in the long boxes. This is Blackbird, issue 5. Jen Bartel. Another cover by for me. This is DC Comics, the New 52, Voodoo, number 2. And you might be asking me, why did I pick this up? Well, I mean, when you look at it, not only is it just a dope cover, I look down at the bottom and check it out. Let me see if I can get this to show up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's JTC. John Tyler Christopher. Yeah, the man does more than just action figures and trading card variants. That's a beautiful cover. And I got that for 50 cents. I wasn't leaving it. Just another dope cover that I think might do something in the future. This is a beautiful Alex Ross, the Immortal Hulk number 41. These are in long boxes everywhere, man. I picked up 2 of these. I thought this was kind of interesting. Shout out to Ultra. This is that Uncanny X-Men number 385, the Wizard World Chicago variant. This came out in 2000. at probably a Chicago Con. I'm guessing that's what this is. This cover was done by Salvador LaRocca. Dope. And one of the covers that I'm most happiest that I finally got. Man, this was just a hard book to get. Expensive. I was not buying this. I was not buying this until I got it at the price that I wanted. But this is that Radioactive Spider Gwen #6, the Women of Power variant. Finally got this bad boy. This came out in 2016, and this cover is by Javier Rodriguez. And speaking of beautiful covers, you guys already know I've shown this before. You've seen this before. Hope you guys went out and found your own, man. I just think this is a dope cover. I picked up a couple more. This is that Green Lantern Corps #53. First appearance of Sinestro's daughter, Sornik Natu. And like I said, when I talked about it, this is that Patrick Gleason goodness. I saw this, I had to get it. I had to get 2 more. And since I saw this was Sinestro's daughter, I didn't know anything about her. I said, well, let me see if I can find her first appearance. And sure enough, in a dollar bin near you, we've got Green Lantern Corps Recharge #1. This came out in 2006. And this is Sornik Natu's first appearance. I got #1 and #2. Nice. And like I told you guys, you know I'm not done. I'm still on this Batgirl kick. I'm trying to find as many of these covers as I can. This is the Art Germ variant for #31. I found 2 copies of that. The Joshua Middleton #37 Batgirl. We've got Batgirl #27 Middleton. Everything else for these Batgirls are Middleton, by the way. I got 2 of those. I got 2 copies of Batgirl #29, as well as 2 copies of #34. And not to be done, 2 copies of Batgirl #36. Oh, even better, #28. That's a beautiful cover right there also. And I got 2 copies of that. Joshua Middleton, man. You gotta love his stuff. He's dope. This was just a cover by for me. This is that Star Trek Discovery Successions #2. Michelle Yeoh, man. You know, I really got exposed to her. Well, I watched a lot of back in the day. I was a big time martial arts fan. You know, Bruce Lee, All Day Long, Enter the Dragon. He was the truth. But anyway, this is Michelle Yeoh. I remember her from back in the day. Until she really had her breakout, and the first time she really became known to the mainstream, which was in that Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon. But anyway, like I said, this is Star Trek Discovery Succession, issue 2. What's her name on this? Captain Philippa? Had to get it. Speaking of beautiful covers, check that out. This is Savage Tales #8. This came out in 2007. Just a dope ass Arthur Sudiam cover. And I had to get this, man. I had to get this. This is Ascension #5. This is Perillo Virgin variant. Just a dope cover. Crazy, but dope. Beautiful. Crazy, but you know, it's a Perillo. And like I said, the artwork is on point. So I got 2 of the Virgin variant, the color And the second print dropped as the same day as the first print. I also got the black and white in that. Speaking of second prints, you guys know I'm on top of this. This is that Eve #1 second print. Just beautiful stuff. Boom is on point. They're killing it right now with their independence. With the independent stuff right now, they're definitely on it. I picked up 3 of these. Independent titles are doing their thing, man. They probably are close to dominating the market right now. They're doing it. And I'm definitely on some of their stuff. This is that Eve #2, book 2. And also got the Virgin variant for that. That's a beautiful cover. Just beautiful stuff. Check this out. I was in the long boxes looking for that Jim and the Holograms #1. You might be like, Jim and the Holograms? Are you serious? Yeah, man. I was looking for that Jen Bartel, her first cover work ever in comics. But instead, I ran across this. This came out in 2015. This is Jen and the Holograms #8. This is that 1 in 10 retail incentive variant. I'll take it, especially for $9. I'll take it. Pulled that right out of the long boxes. I picked up that 1 in 50 X-Men #21. I believe this is their final issue. This is the Jorge Jimenez cover. Like I said, it's that 1 in 50 Pride variant. Just got Mystique on the cover. It's not the best Mystique cover I've ever seen, but it's a 1 in 50. The final issue, I believe, in that run. I'll take it. Also, not to be outdone, we've got the 1 in 25 for Heroes Reborn #6. This is a Frank Cho variant. Then you guys already know I'm a fan of her work. I know it whenever I see it. This is the 1 in 100 Virgin variant for Jenny Frizen, Berserker #3. Check this out. This book right here, this is Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider #2. This came out in 2016. This might be labeled as a ghost right here. A very hard to find book. I remember when I was out on the hunt, I had seen this a while ago. I actually showed there was a book that I picked up. I think it was a Ghost Rider #1 or 3. It was a Trad Moore 1 in 50 variant. And this book was there. I wasn't into it. But like I said, this has come out. This might be a ghost. So I went back to see if it was still there because I knew I had seen it. And sure enough, it was. Nobody was in it. Nobody was into it. Nobody picked it up. So I grabbed it. This, like I said, it came out in 2016. This is a 1 in 50 variant. This cover is by Kevin Wada. So if you see this out when you guys are doing your thing, you might want to think about it. I'm not saying it's doing a whole lot on the secondary market, but if Robbie Reyes one day shows up on the big screen, and there's a lot of speculation that he might, a lot of people like him. Hispanic Ghost Rider, Marvel's all about it, man. They're spreading the love. He may show up. He already showed up in the, what was that? Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on that TV series. And I liked it. I like instead of him being on a motorcycle, he's in a car. I thought it was pretty dope. So we'll see. Like I said, if you see this, you guys might want to think about it. Up next, we've got Inhumans #1. This came out in 2014. This is a 1 in 50 Humberto Ramos variant. Retailer incentive. This is the first appearance of Lash and Inferno. Okay, this book right here, I talked about not this cover, but I've shown this book before, and I've talked about the character in it in a previous video. But I told myself, I never found this cover, but I told myself if I start seeing people talking about this on the mainstream side of things, I'm gonna pick this book up, regardless of what it costs me. I'm gonna get it. And I'll be damned. I'm starting to hear people talk about this character again. So we've got the Infinity Gauntlet, number one. This is this came out in 2015. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant. Uh, this is an Eddie Granov, man. Like I said, when I was finding my other ones, this wasn't in there, but I found some cool variants for this, as well as I think I found one or two second prints for this issue. This is the first appearance of Anwen Bakian. She's being talked about again, man. We'll see. We don't know what direction Marvel's going to go, but we'll see. And this next book, I kind of premised this in a couple of videos ago, where when you dig in those long boxes, you just never know what you're going to see, man. And this book, I remember when I saw it, I kind of looked at it for a minute, but I was like, I don't know what that is. And I just left it, but it kept bothering me. So the next time I was out, I picked it up. And that's this right here. This is Voltron, Defenders of the Universe, number one. This came out in 2014. This is the cover B variant. This is published by Devil's Due. And there's not a lot of information out there, man. There really isn't. As far as I wanted to see if I could see what this was going for online, and I only found two copies of this, and both of them are going to cost you over $100 if you want to pick it up. So I said, why is this so hot? So I went and looked at the Comic-Con numbers to see if that could reveal something. And this had a print run of about 14,564 units, which means that the LCSs probably didn't buy a lot of the cover Bs. They bought mainly the cover As. So I'm guessing that this probably has a print count of less than 7,000. And based on what I'm seeing online, I'm sure more of these will pop up if this book ever gets hot. But for a book that nobody's talking about to be priced at around $100, hey, if you guys run across this, it might be worth picking up. All right. Let me see. The last couple of things that I want to show you guys. I found this at my LCS. It was on their wall. This is Strange Tales number 170. This came out in 1973. This is the second appearance of Brother Voodoo. We've got cover art by Gil Kane and Dick Giordano. It's written by Lin Wen. I saw this on the wall, man. They had a cover. They had it priced at $49. I looked at it. I'm saying to myself, this might be about a 5.0. Might be able to get to a 6 if it gets cleaned up. It definitely needs a clean and press, but for the price and for what I see these things going for online, I had to get it. And the last thing that I want to show is a CGC book. A CG slabbed book. The only reason why I'm showing this is, as you guys know, I when I picked up that Green Lantern Corpse number 53, the first appearance of Sornik Natu. I told you that was a Patrick Gleason cover. I want to see what else he did, and this is one of his covers. This is Batman and Robin, number 11, a Patrick Gleason. This is a 9.6. This was just a cover buy for me. Like I said, I liked it. But what's dope about this, for me anyway, is that This was an auction bid, right? I won this. Nobody else was really on it. There was one bid. I think when it was all said and done, there were a total of 3 bids. I won this for a 9.6, right? I won this for $16.50. You don't believe me? It's out there. Go look it up. $16.50 for a 9.6. Like I said, for a dope cover. Who knows? This could be something one day. Then again, if not, I got a slab comic for $16.50, man. I think that's all right. All right. If you guys managed to hang with me until the end, you already know I appreciate you. And with that being said, man, this is your boy, 666. I'm out.